Here is my new chicken. So actually the new chickens that were in here, we lost 3 this past week to predators. And this is the only chicken I have left. She again is a little bit over a year old. But this is all I've got here. She lays an egg every day. And I still have my older chickens right here. And they are still laying, but they do not lay an egg every day. So right now I have stopped selling chicken eggs to the public because of what has happened. I honestly do not get enough eggs now. I honestly don't get enough eggs for myself, and I'm going to have to buy some eggs actually at the store. I'm not really sure right now if I'm going to get more chickens, in the next couple of months, or if I'm going to say, okay, when these are totally done, stop laying, just be done with it. I'm really unsure right now. We definitely, again, will not have a pen where it's, permanent like that on the ground, just because, it's smelly. We do add more bark in it through the year. And of course we have to scoop out their poop at least once a year. And it's just, it's more messier. It's kind of harder to handle. But my son's coop was a whole lot better idea, where you can move it around. It's more called like a chicken tractor, I guess. You can move it around the yard so their, waste is not going in one spot. Now these girls, they're about 3 years age. They're a cute bunch. And this one over here, I would put her over there. I just haven't done it yet. With everything that we have going on. And again, I'm not sure if I'm going to go out and purchase. I don't know if I want to raise chickens again from a baby like I did here. Now, this new chicken right here, the one right here, in here, I got these chickens fully grown. Someone was selling them because they didn't have the equipment to heat their coop in the wintertime. And I think we paid like $15, $16 for like a full chicken that was already laying. And we bought her last fall. And again, I don't think she wasn't quite a year old. But she was already laying. And these chickens over here, I did raise them from a baby. And so, again, I just don't know really what I'm going to do. But this is our current situation right now. Here's the coop that my son made. It's portable. You can lift it up and put it on a tractor and move it. So that way their waste is not going, in the ground, is down there, in one permanent spot smelling. Now these chickens are actually called eggers. So their eggs, I guess when you get them and you're selling them, they go for $6 to $7 a dozen, shockingly. But this is the coop that he ended up making. So, if I end up getting chickens next time, I'll have my husband build me a coop like this where it's portable, because where my chickens are at right now, it just really, really smells. Here's my son and my husband. Again, it takes a lot of work, You got to go in between the rows and tiller and make sure the soil is real fine. We don't want to have any weeds. My husband's over there using a hoe and getting out the grass that's growing in between the layers. Right here, I've got zucchini and summer squash right here that we have planted. And it looks a whole lot better than it was before. And then behind that, we've got our tomato plants. And again, I've got about 52 tomato plants. I lost one. One of the deer have eaten part of it when it was younger and just like cut it right off, which was pretty nasty of those deer. But they look so healthy because we've been watering them every other day with milk jugs. It takes my husband and I about 2 to 2.5 hours a night to water our garden. Right here we're growing some corn. We've got some yellow corn and I think some corn that's called peaches and cream, where it's yellow with white. And right here we've got pumpkins and watermelon that we have planted there. It's a fake coyote. So we got this coyote because of last year. We had a lot of deer come into our garden and eating the tops of some of the plants off. And that's why we ended up getting it. We thought maybe that would help. Well, the deer that kept on coming to our garden last year seemed to have made this coyote its friend and didn't care and continued to come and take the tops off. Well, I had planted last year some sunflower behind the coyote. I had planted, say maybe 2-3 packets, ate it all to the ground. It was just awful. So the animals that we have to, fight in order to have, some vegetables in the garden. Here's some more eggshells that I've broke up on the bottom of the tomato plant. Again, when I plant them, I put the eggshells in with the plant to prevent bottom rot, but I also, when I have extra eggshells, I sprinkle them or crack them, around the tomatoes so it gives them some more calcium. They might need it, especially during this kind of weather. That black thing underneath the tomato plant, that is actually a banana peel. I put that out yesterday and then I watered it. The banana gives the plant added potassium and it increases more flowers onto your tomatoes or your roses, which means, more flowers means more fruit. So as I eat my bananas, I'm slowly peeling most of the peels into pieces and putting them under the plant. And the other night I did have an animal steal some of the bananas underneath the tomato plants. So I was starting to dig a hole in the dirt and put it by the plant, and cover it up so the animal can't smell it, and then water the plant. And again, it will seep into the soil, and the roots of the plant will get that added calcium that it needs, or potassium that it needs. Here's a pepper plant. I don't know if this is I think this is a green pepper plant. I could be wrong. We have planted green pepper and also jalapenos as well. It's doing decent. We are having a couple of bugs bite some things, which, can be hard on the plant. And here are my blackberries this year. They have been really good. They look like they've doubled compared to last year. And I can't wait for some blackberry chocolate chip ice cream, or even a blackberry cobbler or pie from them. Well, thank you for watching. This was Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead. I hope you have a good day.